I told myself I wasn't gonna do this. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be something a little bit different than my normal usual fitness videos, and I really have been wanting to make this specific video for like 3 weeks now, and I just haven't gotten the chance to sit down and talk about these things. And I know like every girl struggles with it at some point, and it's just something that you really don't hear people talking about ever. And I just want to be open with you guys and just chat about these topics and pretty much just talk to you guys about girl talk. I don't even know where to begin because I haven't planned this video at all. Usually I'll like write down some notes and topics and discuss from there and discuss each topic, but I have not done that today. In my previous video I talked about my updates for my hormonal acne, and I wanted to kind of go off on that at first because I have been feeling some things that I have never honestly ever felt before, and I have been almost stressed to the max, but it's almost like a different kind of stress. It's really hard for me to explain, but the stress I'm feeling has to do with my relationship and what's going on in my life right now. And I know a lot of the things that I film and like the content that I post on Instagram, I don't necessarily show that, but in this video I really wanted to be open with you guys and tell you what is going on. But I would like to think of myself as happy at this point in my life, but honestly, I'm freaking scared. Like, I started a new job about 8 months ago, and it has definitely been a wake-up call for me. And I graduate college in a year and a half, and that's definitely a wake-up call because all of a sudden you're like, what am I going to do for the rest of my life? With that and with school and the relationship I'm going through right now, I'm going to give you a little bit of a background. So I've been with my boyfriend Brandon for about 4 years now, since I was 17. I might have been 17. So it was in high school, and I definitely feel like we are starting to, I don't want to say outgrow each other because we still have a love for each other, but it has been different because you're not that young kid anymore and you're starting to grow up. And I told myself I wasn't gonna do this, but honestly, as you grow up you realize different things about yourself and you start to notice who you are. But whenever you are in a relationship for that long, you know pretty much everything about the other person. I don't want to say your personalities clash, but like your views on other things clash, and that is what I'm currently going through. But I respect other people's opinions even if I necessarily don't agree with a different viewpoint, and I think that for me has been one of the most important things I have come to understand. I base my channel and I try to base my life on being positive, happy, and healthy. The past like 3 years of my life I've encountered some really negative people and some really bad friends who have just steered me off track. And this past year when I started my fitness YouTube channel and just started focusing on myself and my own body and soul, I have discovered a love for just being grateful and being appreciative of people around you and just never taking anybody for granted. And I think as you get older, that is something that you just really hold near and dear to your heart. So even back in high school, I know for a lot of people they try to push their family away a little bit, and as soon as you get out of high school and you go to college, you have a new appreciation for your parents and family. And I'm telling you, if you are like from the age of like 14 through 17, oh, please just be nice to your parents. Like, they do so much for you. They feed you, they take you places, they provide a roof over your head. Like, honestly, just be grateful. Or if you are going through your first heartbreak, your second heartbreak, your third heartbreak, whatever it may be, I promise there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. So the guy I'm with now, I have found, it's the weirdest thing because all of a sudden, like one night you're laying in bed and you're like, that, like, the boy I talked to 5 or 6 years ago, like, that makes so much sense why it didn't work out with him, because now you have something so much better and something so much greater for you, and you deserve to be treated good, and please do not settle for anything less. I'm not even kidding. I've been in bad relationships where I am treated like absolute crap, and do not take that, guys. You deserve so much better. Honestly, if you are going through heartbreak, it is not the end of the road, especially if you are so young. You have so many years ahead of you. You have so many good years ahead of you. Like, please see the light at the end of the tunnel and just grow, breathe, and I promise it'll be better, like in a month, in 2 months, in 3 months, like it'll be better. I promise you will get over it. Now, going to the topic of self-love, this kind of goes hand in hand, because I know for me, I've really struggled with this, especially whenever you see all these perfect girls and all these like perfect people on Instagram, and they live these perfect lives, and it's just roses and dandelions, and yeah, you know what I'm talking about. My biggest tip for you for self-love and social media, no matter how much you like that person, if they are making you feel like crap, unfollow them. I know for me, like, I'm trying to focus on myself and focus on my self-love and loving myself, and whenever I see those perfect people on Instagram, it honestly just rips away all my progress, so I just unfollow them. Just find people on Instagram who build you up and don't tear you down. If you are still in school, just surround yourself with those people who bring you up, because there is just so much drama in the world, and people are mean for no reason. I mean, treat others the way you want to be treated. That's the easiest I can put it, because I just don't get it how people can be so mean. But just treat others the way you want to be treated, and honestly, good karma. Like, those people who are bullying other people, it's gonna be bad karma for them. It'll hit them, don't worry. Okay, so now that all of the serious talk is over, I want to end this video with something funny and witty, and just something that a lot of girls don't talk about, but I want to talk about it, and that is Brazilian waxing. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys the full-on definition of a Brazilian wax if you are unfamiliar. So a Brazilian wax is a style of waxing a woman's pubic hair in which almost all of the hair is removed, with only a very small central strip remaining. Okay, that's false. You don't have to have a central strip remaining, but I wanted to give you guys my experience on Brazilian waxing. So I first got my Brazilian wax last summer. I wanted to get it for the beginning of summer because y'all know that shaving sucks, and I don't like razor burn, and it's honestly just really annoying. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to get waxed. So I did, and it hurt. So the first time you get it, it hurts. I'm not gonna lie, it hurts. But it is like 100% worth it once you get in the car and drive home. It does feel a little bit sore, but I'm not kidding. It is so worth the $50 that it is, because I loved it. Like, you didn't have to shave or anything, and it lasts about 4 weeks, and then a lot of times you could make an appointment for like 4 weeks out and just like kind of keep it consistent. Like, that's what they recommend, but at that time I did not keep consistent. So the winter went on, like, I didn't get a wax or anything, and then this summer, a couple months ago, I think it was last month actually, in May, I got my first wax back, just because it's summertime and, you know, I'm going to be in a bikini and I don't want to have to deal with that. So I got my technically second wax, but it was almost like a first wax because it really hurt. But like, I'm very open with myself, so it didn't really bother me any. But a lot of girls are like, I don't want to almost say embarrassing, because I mean, like we're all human. It is a little bit awkward at first, I would say, but after you keep going back, and that's what I recommend, just keep doing it, make it one of your 4-week expenses, because it is so worth it. But yeah, at first it can be a little bit awkward, but after that it's really not. You get used to it, and you just have to remember the waxers do this day in and day out, and you're not any different. So I know that was really random, but I figured I would add that in there because it is girl talk and a lot of people don't necessarily talk about it. And yeah, with that, I think I am done. Let's see what I have. I think that is going to conclude this video. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already before you leave my channel, because that would mean the world to me. And you can join my little community here. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye!